Hey everyone, welcome. How's it going? Good to see you again. How is your spring going? And this is our first spring episode, so it's the first episode of spring. It's going to be our 2-for-1. That's right. You're going to get two things for the price of one episode. So get ready to rock and roll. We're not going to do that today. That's for something else later on. For now, let's go ahead and hit the table. All right, so before we hit the table, let's go ahead and break this down. What are we going to do? Well, a couple of things, just some administrative stuff. One, I had talked about this before. We're about 220 something days away from the official beginning of the holiday cooking season. So that's just 6 months, 7 months, right, give or take, and a couple of days. So that's the perfect amount of time to make our vanilla extract. So again, yeah, we're going to get ourselves ready now for something we're going to do later on, and we're going to actually make something with that vanilla extract that we're doing today. So we're going to do that. And then, because I'm recording this on St. Patrick's Day, which is interesting because we call St. Valentine's Day, we just call it Valentine's Day, then we don't call St. Patrick's Day Patrick's Day. Right? It doesn't work that way. I don't know. I'm not the one that makes the rules. I'm just the one that lives here. Alrighty, but seriously. So it's St. Patrick's Day, and for dessert, well, we're going to do something. But it's also in prepping you for Easter. You get those Cadbury milk eggs. We're going to do something really cool with those. So, all right, now let's get started. For the first recipe, it's going to be the vanilla extract. We're going to make homemade vanilla extract. What do we need? Well, something to cut on. I'm just going to use a paper plate. Something to cut with. There we go. We'll take care of that. Really sharp. So be careful. Vanilla beans, and I ordered these out of Amazon. I'll put the links in the show notes, that way if you're interested, by all means. Alrighty, little jar with a little lid, and it's a ball jar, see, so it's a little lid, and we're going to fill that up in there in just a moment. And now you can use vodka. I have made some 2 Christmases ago, and it was pure vodka, right? It doesn't have to be Grey Goose, none of the big fancy names. No, you're going to make vanilla extract. The vanilla is the star of the game, right? That's it. This is just the vessel. This is the vehicle that's going to create the extract. So we're going to use some silver rum. All right. Again, we have just enough left so to fill this up, and so we'll go ahead and get started. All right. So that being said, let's go ahead and we're going to do something to the vanilla beans first. Alright, so there it is. Again, it's at Madagascar. This package has 10 vanilla beans. Ran about, when I ordered it, it was about $15. Okay, so my price might vary because, life, the world. Alright, so the first thing we need to do, we got them out here. Here they are on the... Got to be careful now. You got to be very careful. What we're going to do is we're going to score it here, right down the length of the vanilla bean to open it up so you can see the tiny little beanlets, or the little seeds. And that's what's going to help here. So we're going to move these out of the way. Be very careful, especially if you're using a sharp knife. And what we can do, because again, we don't want them folding over, but we do want them in the jar, so we could do that. So I just split that one. Go. Oh, be careful. Again, we're going to let this sit for a while. And we're going to let this sit in a cool, dark spot. And, oh, there we go. Now I did it. Let me find a better entry point here. Man, this thing is sharp. All right, next. Let me zoom up here a little bit. There we go. There we go. And again, I'm using the silver rum. All right, it's going to be really easy. We just want to cover it. There we go. That's it. That's all it takes. That's all there is to it. Now, what you can do is you can cover it up with wax paper, and then put this on top of the wax paper, then seal it up. Okay. That way it doesn't hit any of the metal. There's none of that metal taste. But again, we went down far enough that we didn't go to the very edge of the glass, so we're fine. So we'll let that be. But I don't know if you can see it. There it is. And this is day 1. And we'll get a Sharpie here in just a moment, and we'll put down when we put this together. So again, 220 something days from now, we'll fire this up. We'll take it out. I'll use it on one of the first recipes. That way you can see what it looked like when we began and what it looks like at the end. Alrighty, again, cool, dry place. Alrighty, that's it. That's real simple. Alright, that's one. Got another one to go. Alright, now, I know I kind of closed it out. That's it, we're done. But I forgot to tell you something. See, over the course of the next 200 and something days, you're going to need to do something. And what's that? Well, here's the one I did with vodka. November 26, 2022. Vanilla extract, and see how nice and dark it is? It's awesome. And I've got another one, so it's pretty cool. And then I've got a bigger one back here. I don't know if you can see it. It's way back. It's behind that, and we use it all the time for baking, stuff like that. And this one, again, it'll go out this coming holiday season. So this is with vodka. Okay, so anyway, what was I saying? Periodically, every once in a while, come back and just give it a stir. Shake things up, keep an eye on it, see how things are looking. Yeah, this one's really dark. I like it. But again, just to keep things in check, make sure everything's all right. And here's that wax paper I was talking about. So go ahead and do that to the other one. All right, so I'm going to go put this in the pantry. It's back here. If I was to draw a straight line, it's right there in the pantry. So it's back there. Alrighty, so there we go. So again, maintenance. You got to do a little maintenance, but it's going to be good in the end. You see your progress taking place. And, it'll be tasty, guarantee it. Alrighty, so part 1's done, part 2's coming up, but in between, hey, we got some stuff we got to take care of. One, thank you again to everybody that likes, watching, comments, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. It's really easy. You get notified. Hit that notification bell. That way you know the next time I post. So I greatly appreciate you. And again, I thank you. I really do. So again, thanks again for doing what you're doing and commenting and liking. And I hope you're sharing it. And I hope you're making these recipes. They're a lot of fun to make. They're really easy because they're in that crock pot, majority of them. And look at today. You get 2 for the price of 1. So not too shabby. 2 recipes for the price of 1. Alrighty, veterans, you know who you are. The Veterans Crisis Line. I know it's got to be said because you never know. You never know. If it's your first time watching, I always do this, and you can go back and look at the other ones. Anyone else coming on board, you know the deal. Anybody that's here, you know, you understand, you know what's going on. We've been through what we've been through. We only know what we know. Others may imagine, others may think about it, but no. Only another veteran knows what a veteran's kind of gone through, and we understand each other, and that's a little bit easier to work with. Why? Because we have the Veterans Crisis Line, and that you can call when you dial 988, hit the dial button, and then when the automated attendant answers, press the number 1, and that's a good thing. And they are there to help. That's it. You got a situation, you're in a dark place, you're not too sure what to do, things are not going the way you expected. Hey, they never do. We knew that in the military, right? Same thing in real life. They just don't always go as we expected. But you know what? We got to make the best of it, and we got to use the resources and the tools. We got our buddies, but even then, sometimes our buddies can't help. So therefore, there is that Veterans Crisis Line. So make sure you dial 988, then press 1 when an automated attendant. Also, you can go to the Veterans Crisis Line website, visit that, and you can chat with them online. Again, they're going to take some information. They got to know what they're dealing with. They got to know what's going on, what's your situation, so they can work with you. So you're going to have to share a little bit. It's okay. Please share. And of course, you can always text. Use your phone. You dial 838-255, 838-255, and the same thing. got a situation going on, not too sure how to handle it. It's a dark place. You know, it happens to all of us. It does. It really, truly does happen to all of us. We've all been there. And when I say we, myself included, we've all been there. So hey, make the call. Go ahead, do it. That's what it's for. It's there for you to make the call. So veterans, make that call. All right. If you got to make the call, you can always hit the pause button. I'll be here. All right, fine. Make the call. All right, everyone, let's go back to, well, let's go to the second recipe. And that's a dessert. That's a dessert, and we're going to use the Cadbury milk eggs. Those are cool. Have you seen those commercials? Classic commercials. Everybody wants to be the Cadbury bunny. That one. All right, so we're going to take those, and we're going to make dessert. So like I said, I'm recording this on St. Patrick's Day, so it'll be dessert for dinner, the corned beef. But it's also Easter's coming up, and you know, you could always use a quick little dessert. The kids will love it. I love it. It's going to be awesome. We'll see it here. Let's go ahead. You know what? Let me quit talking about it. Let's go make it. All right, now the next recipe. Remember, this is a 2-for-1 episode, so the next recipe is a dessert recipe, and it's a lot of fun because it uses crescent rolls. So we're going to bust these out in just a moment. And here comes Easter, and you know these things are all over the place. These Cadbury milk eggs. We're using these little mini ones because they're going to fit just right. So all we're going to do is put these inside the crescent rolls. We're going to wrap it all up, turn it into a little ball, do a little egg wash, and then we've got these, I don't know if you can see it here. There it is. It's right over my shoulder now. We got the air fryer. We're going to have to air fry these for about 8 minutes or so. All right, so let's get to prepping, and we'll go from there. Okay, so let's go ahead and lay this out here on this parchment paper. Whoa, yeah, that was ready to go. That's always fun. I know what it is. We left it out too long, or we took it out too early. There we go. Let's see what we can do here. Oh man, this is all a mess. Oh my. Yep, we let it sit for too long, but that's okay. We'll make the best of it. Put this back on the container. Alright, it's going to be real simple, so we just take the egg after we've got that. Take it out of its wrapper. Pop it right there in the center. That's it. Then you just wrap it up. There we go. Just like that. Let me just set it aside, get it ready for... just like that, into a little ball, and then we'll drop it into the air fryer. Alright, let me finish the rest of these. Alright, there they are. Let's go ahead and just quick do a little egg wash over the top of these things. The air fryer is already ready for the food. The thing really goes fast, but then again, we're setting this to the lowest setting, which is 180. There we go. Oh, okay.
This is
That's
the rail.
Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty, thank you.
And you're going to have to up your time because it keeps going time-wise.
Yep, there it is. And here they are, the Cadbury croissant rolls. Golden brown, golden delicious. Let's go ahead and take a bite. See that chocolate? Cadbury egg. Oh man. Oh, that's awesome. Tell you what, they don't get anything. I got them all. Seriously, great little quick little dessert, air fryer. 2 ingredients, the Cadbury minis and the croissants. Wrap them up, put them in the thing for about 700 minutes in the air fryer. You're good to go. Alright, everybody, thanks for watching. This has been my spring special, a 2-for-1. I'm Dave Guerin, This Vet Cooks.